I am Dr. Neema Bisht, BDS by degree and a pharma professional. Also, I am founder of CareerInPharma, wherein I provide guidance and training to healthcare professionals. I am on a mission to help 1 lakh healthcare professionals to attain financial security through career into clinical research industry.
Hello everyone. Once again, I welcome you all to CareerInPharma. So today I have a special guest with me, although she is very smaller to me, but I love her energy and enthusiasm. And let me tell you that she is BSc in Zoology, and after that she did diploma also in pharmacy, and then diploma in Clinical Research and Pharmacovigilance. And that's how she currently, working into clinical operations. Okay, so let's have a chat with Kriti Chauhan, and we'll begin with her introduction. So, hi, welcome you, Kriti, to this talk show.
Hello, Dr. Neema. Good morning. And
Good morning. Good morning. I
really
always love
thank
your
you
energy.
for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. And thanks for coming here, because it's weekend, it's Saturday morning, and weekends are always off for corporate people. So definitely you could be doing many other things, but you decided to come here and share your learning parts with my audience. Really thankful to you for this. Okay. So Kriti, let's begin with your introduction. You can tell yourself about, to my audience, like what is your basic graduation, and after that, what all diploma you took.
Okay. So I started with graduation. I did my BSc in Zoology, and side by side I did my diploma in pharmacy from a college in Dwarka. It was a government college. So after that I did a job. As obviously we all do diploma, we get jobs in pharmacies, we have to do dispensing there, we have to get trainings there. So I did my training for 3 months at Dindal Hospital. Then I went to the brand Fortis Healthcare. They had their pharmacies outlets, so I worked there for 9-10 months. Then I pursued my diploma in clinical research as well as in pharmaceutical sales management, side by side, both of them. So after that I entered into the industry and started my core job there.
Okay, so your core job, what is your core job, Kriti? Little bit I wanted to know about that.
Okay, so currently I'm working at CDSA as a study monitor in the Garbhani study. So it's one of the top 5 missions in India. It's it's a government mission under which our study is based for preterm babies. So basically I'm a study monitor there. I have to do the process monitoring over the sites given to me, 3 to 4 sites. So we have to check all the processes that they do, like from consenting to all the small to small things like calibration of the instruments. Are they doing the anthro correctly? Then side by side we have to review all the forms that they submit. The data that they collect, we have to clarify that data, clear that data.
Okay.
And after that we have labs and all. So there's a kind of things. Basically we are into clinical operations.
Okay. Yeah, great to hear this. So with this, I just wanted to know one question. See, you did BSc in Zoology, and after that you entered to pharmacy. Like, it's a totally different field. So how you decided, like what was the turning point in your life that you decided to come into pharma field?
So there was a day I was checking in pharmacies, we check stocks. There's a lot of medicines coming over at 3 or 4, and we have to check, open the boxes and check. So in that there's a pamphlet, the drug insert pack which comes. So it is written as phase 3 study, phase 4 study. It's a PMS study. So we were just thinking where these medicines are made. I don't know where the medicines are made. So we are just checking on internet, and there comes a diploma in clinical research. It comes under the industry of clinical research, where these medicines are made and tested and their safety and efficacy. So I just got into that one day after 1 or 2 months of research over the thing. Then I got into touch with ICRI people. And then I went into my diploma, because it was very hectic in that. There, basically in pharmacy, there's no growth. Only you can become a supervisor, or you get into hardcore operations, which is very difficult for women nowadays, because you have to give at least 14 to 15 hours of your day.
Correct.
So, and there's nothing. You have to just dispense a medication and you will feel like a robot. So I wanted to do something different that excites me, because a monotonous job is very boring to me. So
correct.
then I went into PG in clinical research, and it is fun. It is good.
Yes. So, Kriti, from zoology to diploma in pharmacy, how this started? Like, from where you got this idea? Because it's totally different, Kriti, right? Because pharmacy, some medicines thing, and zoology, it's totally different. You had any idea, or how it was? Like, you took any advice from your friend, or from where that idea came actually? Because it's totally different, right?
Idea came from the thing itself, but zoology, I did zoology. Basically, I was into pharmacy, but I did zoology because I love biology. I scored very good in biology. That is why I did my BSc in zoology. I had botany as well, but I like zoology, so I did side by side that field. But I was totally into pharmacy.
Okay.
That is why I did.
So you're trying to say that? So I was like, when you did your BSc in zoology, then along with that you were doing your diploma in pharmacy?
Diploma in clinical.
Okay.
Yes. So I got a regular based admission in diploma in pharmacy, and side by side I was doing it from it. So at the time of I did my pharmacy, completed my pharmacy training. Side by side I was a graduate.
Okay. So you got interest in pharmacy, like they are totally different, right? Zoology and medicine, pharma. You got interest.
Yeah, I got it from my relatives. Some of them had their pharmacies open. So I went there. They told me about the courses and licenses, and also I thought I could also do the business as well. This is the basic aim of every person, that we can also do the business. We can also get the license. So I did that course.
Okay. Thank you for this, Kriti. So Kriti, like I was going through your LinkedIn profile and I saw that you did one diploma is in a pharmacy and one diploma in clinical research and pharmacovigilance. So with this, I just wanted to know, as per you, how much important are these certification and diploma courses? Because see, what I feel personally, because in India, employment thing is very challenging nowadays. So much of unemployment is there. So if you do any regular course, any graduation, with that only you can't expect a job. Definitely you have to upgrade yourself. So how you feel about this, like as per you, how important is any certification and diploma courses?
So if we want to get into the clinical research, I think diploma is the minimum thing that you should get. At least a 1-year certification, because they are MSc in clinical research, BSc in clinical research. So I think a diploma quite helps you to get into the industry. At the starting point, it's very important, and as well as it gets you base of all the things that all the information that you require, from a definition of a sponsor to managing a clinical trial. You get to know all the information in that course. And you will not understand that while doing your course, you will think that it's just a small thing. But when you get to do the things on field, then you know that a small definition is very important. So I think that diploma in clinical research helps you to build your base for the future.
Correct. And with this, I feel, guys, for all of my audience, actually in India, our education system is all about information, marks, topper list, gold medal. They actually don't prepare us for job. I mean, practical things are not there, what I feel personally. So certifications are always important. They have lot of importance, right? So with this, Kriti, I just wanted to know, how did you prepare for interviews, like at very fresher level when you entered the industry?
So for the fresher level, since we don't have any work experience, we have to be proper in our theory. Theory is very important, and basically wherever we do clinical research, they get to tell you that this is a very important topic, this will be done. So basically it depends on what interview you are giving. If you are giving for a clinical operation, like if you are giving for a clinical research coordinator, you will get to get different kind of trials. So what questions can you expect from them? They'll ask you about the phases of the trials. They'll ask you about the work you will do. You will all get the JD. You'll get the job description in the job pamphlet as well. So you have to report essays. So you should basically know all the essay terms, all the timelines of the essay, all the definitions which you are going to do. You've got to know the EC notifications, when you are going to do that, how you are going to file it. So for the fresher level, I think the theory is very much important. And when you are experienced for around 6 months or a year, then you should know about the company's profile, the job description, your work. You should know thoroughly what you did and how you were doing that. If you're not able to get them confidence that what you were doing, you're not going to get the job. But it seems easy. If you are working from base level, like from, if a person has done a work for clinical research coordinator for around a year, you should be knowing 70% of the clinical research work. Very easy.
Correct. So with this, Kriti, now how you feel, after getting job into clinical operations, when you compare this thing with your pure pharmacy, what is the differences you can see, and now how you feel about this?
So you have asked me about the benefits of doing the diploma. I'll tell you one of my experiences. I did my pharmacy with 60 people. 60 in a batch, and I talked to around 40 of them. I'm in touch with them. I don't talk to them. I'm in touch with them, and touchwood, I have got a good package at this time. I've got a good position. I get holidays on my weekends after doing clinical research. But they're still on a very basic salaries, doing the same monotonous jobs. And after 3 to 4 years, when they didn't, I asked them to do diploma with me. They didn't do it because they thought it was a big investment and they were doing job and they don't want to quit it. But I took the risk. I quit my job. I did my diploma, and after 4 years, they tell me that you did the correct decision. You took the, you get a job in clinical research. You are a very good position from than us. I can say I have a triple salary than them. And when I see them, I literally feel bad for them. They ask me that they are so regretful for it that they haven't. And the thing that most I like about most my job, that it's not monotonous. You get to get different trials, so you get different experiences. With every trial, you get a new experience. Like Palmo, you'll get to know something, other test, other things, and for Gyna, you'll get another things. But in pharmacies, you just have to do dispensing and checking. The medicines will not change. So it is a major pathway for the things.
Correct. So very lovely piece of advice, Kriti, with this, which you just now answered, that guys, you have to take a risk. I would not say, see, if you are fully dedicated, hardworking, and if you are clear on why you want to do this change, then definitely no one can stop you. Like Kriti also did diploma. She took risk actually. She, came out of that dispensing job and she took diploma. So that was a kind of risk only, right, Kriti? So guys, don't fear of taking risk. You have to take risk for your future betterment. Yeah. So this, Kriti, I just wanted to know, what were the challenges you faced during this transition from, your core pharmacy to clinical operations? Any challenges you faced?
Challenges, there were less. I think there were few institutes for clinical research, like I got in Gurgaon. We did an ICRI that was very far from my house, around 2.5 hours travel. But one thing that, and second thing, my parents were expecting me to do the job. I quit my job. I did the diploma. It was a huge investment as well in time and terms of money. So that two challenges I faced while doing research. Research was easy. It was a theoretical part. I was good in nagging and mugging things up. So it was very easy for me to do. And one thing I find very difficult was getting training. Training is very important. And one thing I recommend everyone, that you should do training in क्या कहते हैं, अच्छे से मन से करना चाहिए ट्रेनिंग को. Correct. You should not do it like a formality that we have to, it's a training, I will not work hard because it's a training time and we should just come at 10 and go at 3. Then you will never learn. If you're in this attitude and in your internship phase, then you will never get to learn the things. You should do it by your hand. You should never no, my seniors will do, I'm not getting paid for it. Every time you will not get paid for everything.
Correct.
You should learn something from the things.
Very great piece of advice. भी ट्रेनिंग को बहुत हल्के में भी ले लेते हैं लोग कि क्या है, और जो आपने बोला ना कि not for everything you will you will get paid. So sometimes you have to just to become more what to say perfect in anything, definitely you have to do something, I mean free of cost also. It's not every time you will get paid, right? With this, Kriti, I just wanted to know what is your message for fellow aspirants just like you, especially if I talk about, I have seen many BSc Zoology graduates. I mean, you are into such a good position into clinical operations, which is like a dream for many. So, especially like for BSc Zoology, because all this has started from there. Okay, how they can, they can also switch like you did. Few steps you can give to them.
I can give them 2 to 3 points. That first, you should take risk. If you are not enjoying your job, you should take a risk. You should settle your mind. Not, I think most of the people nowadays, they have a problem that if their colleague is doing something good, if he's getting a raise of 20,000, something starts clicking off their mind that he is getting, I should also do that. Correct. But you should look at your profile. What is your capabilities? What is your interest? Maybe he's interested in that thing. That is why he's successful in that thing. That is one thing I feel in a person who is working in the industry as well. It is also the problem. Someone is shifting their job, the whole lot will clear the company. Correct. They will not work because it's a rat race. But you should not go into that rat race. You should take risk and think, what is your capability? What's your condition? Do you want to do that job or not? Correct. And the person who does that is only successful in that industry. Correct. It's a rat race. I think it's a rat race in that industry.
Exactly, true.
And people are just, it's about that. And other than that, I think training and work. I don't think people do hard work in their first year of their career. They just want to be a CRA, go to site and just do monitoring. And what they want to monitor, they don't know what to monitor. So in order to monitor anything, you should know what do you want to monitor. You should know the paper. How can you check an exam without reading the chapter? If you do not know the chapter, how can you check the exam? So this is the thing I want to recommend everyone, that once you do a clinical research, go full on hands-on training, learn the things thoroughly, and then money will come. If you have the capabilities, money will come in 1 or 2 years. Correct. You don't need to panic and take so much tension. He's getting 50 and 80 and I'm just getting 17 and 18, but the experience you are getting, they'll not get the experience.
Correct.
I myself did my clinical research coordinator job for 2.5 years. But now I know when I get to every company, no one has that experience that I have. They come and ask me about the things. So these 2 things are very important in anyone's career.
Correct. Very lovely piece of advice, Kriti. So guys, first of all, start taking risks, because if you're not take risks, nothing will change, right? Other thing is, please don't compare yourself with others. Be clear what you want to do and not just follow the rat race. Because in India, this is the biggest problem. We are following the rat race. Our parents are following the rat race. They want us to be like, neighbors ka bacha. So it's like this is into our blood. So don't follow the rat race. First of all, clear your why you want to do this. Second thing is, don't compare yourself with others. Third thing is, if you have decided that why you want to do it, then please take risk. जहाँ पे भी आप currently हो, maybe आपको एक step नीचे आना पड़े, but वो बोलते हैं जब आपको कोई लंबी छलांग लगानी पड़ती है तो थोड़ा पीछे तो आना ही पड़ेगा. You can't take a लंबी छलांग without coming back, right? So you have to go back to take that, लंबी छलांग. So very lovely piece of advice, Kriti. With this, last question is, what is your biggest learning till date from the industry, and any regret you have after coming to this industry?
So biggest learning, I I just told my experience about this. I had this learning that I was also panicking. My friends were going like in 45, 60, and I was like, oh my god, I'm just turning 16,000. I was feeling so bad at that time. I used to travel 1.5 hours a day. In the morning and in the evening, 3 hours I'm traveling, and I'm not getting any offs on weekends. On weekends, I'm also working. I was very depressed at that time. But that phase comes and it goes as well. You don't need to be panicking for इतनी चीजें चिंता नहीं करनी चाहिए इन सब चीजों की. थोड़ा सा सीख लेना चाहिए, उसके बाद you get into MNCs. और हाँ, one thing I feel people are more into MNCs. I want to get a job in the MNC. I want to get job. Everyone wants to just do a diploma, and within 1 month they want to get into job in the MNC. But what do you think? What an MNC do? They want you to be very theoretical about your work. And some people blame the companies that they don't hire them, but that's not their problem. It's in you that you're not able to tell them what you want to do.
Correct.
If you are not, if you're worked in a hospital for around a year, and if you're not able to convince them that what you have there, how you were doing, you were just passing your time. That I have to pass my time. I have to write in my CV that I have done a 1 year job in this company, and then after that you started applying, and you say, oh my god, मेरा तो किसी MNC में call नहीं आ रहा है, interview. It's not their problem. You start blaming the company that you will not get a job there. It's an internal thing. It's nothing like this. If you are capable, they will call you. Everyone will call you to get a job. There's no problem with that. So with full honesty, everyone should do the thing.
And any regret, Kriti, you have after coming to this industry? Any regrets?
No. At around the last 3 years, I used to regret that I was not able to get a job of CRA. I was working as a coordinator at the site, and monitors used to come, and I thought, when I will become a monitor. But that regret had also gone with time. And I think it is for the good and all. Otherwise, there are no regrets.
Great. So guys, it takes times also. So please be patient. Don't follow the rat race. Just go with the flow. Sometimes you have to, you know everything that you can do also, but you have to just be patient, wait for the right moment and right time. Okay, and don't follow the rat race, and don't panic. Like Kriti said, don't panic. Your time also will come. अपना time आएगा बोलते हैं तो वो सबका होता है. You just have to wait for that right moment. Okay.
And people check on net, and this is the average salary says 2.5 to 5k for a person. It's more than 5k. I can say it's more than 5k. It's about 10k also. 10 lakhs also the average package will go. But it's not like that. When you take admission in school, will you directly get into the 10th class or not? You go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. So this is also a diploma in clinical research. You should not get very high expectations from it. That at the time of joining you will get this, and you'll get a very nice job, and you'll get to travel and all. Everything you will get, but it will take small amount of time and efforts as well.
Correct. Exactly. So at a fresher level, you have to, training, everything you have to attend, and don't expect so much. Definitely you will get after few years. But at a fresher level, please, don't go with so much expectations, and whatever coming at your way, just take it. Because see, at a fresher level, it's maybe, as like we are already working inside industry, like Kriti is in clinical operations, I'm in pharmacovigilance. Maybe for us, it's very easy to say the things that, it's easy, you can get job. But at a fresher level, there is seriously cutthroat competition. So don't just look for money. The thing is, don't just look for money. If you're getting a good experience, just take the offer. Money will definitely come after few years. Okay, so that is the thing. What Kriti also want to convey. Yeah. So a very lovely session we had, Kriti, and just last piece of advice, like in nutshell. बोलते हैं ना कि वो सिंगल लाइनर जो भी आप बोलना चाहते हो, कि एक पंच लाइन कुछ इस टाइप का फ्रेशर्स के लिए, फेलो एस्पिरेंट्स के लिए जो ये स्विच करना चाहते हैं देयर करियर इनटू क्लिनिकल रिसर्च.
आई थिंक मैंने आपसे एक चीज कैच की अभी, जो आपने कहा लंबी छलांग मारनी है. तो पीछे नहीं आना चाहिए। ये बहुत लोग कर रहे हैं आजकल, ये होता है। आपको रिस्क लेना चाहिए। प्लस बहुत सारे लोग देखे हैं जो डेटा मैनेजमेंट, डेटा की इतनी डिमांड है इस टाइम इंडस्ट्री में, वो स्टार्टिंग डेटा मैनेजमेंट में थे 1 साल, उन्होंने किसी और का पैकेज देखा, उन्होंने वो शिफ्ट कर दिया, 2 साल वो उसमें रहे, उसके बाद दे रिग्रेट, ओह शिट आई शुड हैव वेंट इनटू द डेटा मैनेजमेंट। आप एक बार अच्छे से सोचो। प्लस आपको हमेशा अपना इंटरेस्ट देखना चाहिए।
करेक्ट।
जैसे कि मुझे नई नई चीजें पसंद है करनी, सो मुझे नए नए ट्रायल्स मिलते हैं, तो मुझे नई चीजें सीखने को मिलती है, तो मैं बोर नहीं होती। आपको ये सोचना चाहिए कि आपको फार्माकोविजिलेंस में इंटरेस्ट है, आपको मेडिकल राइटिंग में इंटरेस्ट है, आपको रेगुलेटरी में इंटरेस्ट है, आपको किस चीज में इंटरेस्ट है। फिर आपको फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा कि क्या पे मिल रहा है, कैसा नेचर है जॉब का। लेकिन अगर आपको कुछ चीज में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, आपको 1 साल बाद फिर चेंज करने का मन है।
करेक्ट।
आप चेंज करते रहोगे, बट देयर आर लिमिटेड कंपनीज इन क्लिनिकल रिसर्च। आप ऐसे चेंज करोगे तो 10 साल में सारी इंडस्ट्रीज, सारी कंपनीज खत्म हो जाएंगी। फिर आप कहाँ जाओगे? सो सबसे पहले
कंपनी विल आल्सो नॉट ट्रस्ट ऑन यू।
सो मतलब आपको सबसे पहले 2-4 दिन बैठ के रिसर्च का, क्लिनिकल रिसर्च आप कर लो। उसके बाद आप अच्छे से सोचो कि आपको कौन से फील्ड में जाना है, आपको क्या करने का मन है, आपको क्या एक्साइट करता है आपको। उसके बाद आपको मतलब उस फील्ड में जाके फिर आपको अपना बेसिक से करियर स्टार्ट करना चाहिए। ऐसा नहीं कि आप बस दूसरे को देख के कर रहे हो, फिर आप सोच रहे हो शिट मुझे इसमें इंटरेस्ट नहीं आ रहा है, तो फिर आपको 2 साल बाद फिर से 0 से स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा, और वो ज्यादा हर्टफुल होता है।
एग्जैक्टली। वेरी ट्रू कृति। सो सीरियसली कृति, बहुत मजा आया, बहुत सारी लर्निंग्स मिली। इवन आई लर्नड अ लॉट फ्रॉम यू। एंड गाइस प्लीज डोंट हेजिटेट टू टेक रिस्क। सी लाइफ इटसेल्फ इज अ वेरी रिस्की गेम। अभी आपको पता नहीं आपकी किससे शादी हो जाए, दैट इज आल्सो रिस्क। मैरिज इटसेल्फ अ रिस्क, राइट? So I'm just giving a small example. Yeah.
It's a lucky draw.
Correct. So just a small example it is. So life itself is a risky game, and don't hesitate to take big risk, क्योंकि जितने बड़े रिस्क होंगे उतना बड़ा अचीवमेंट होगा, that is very sure. Okay, so with this I want to conclude this interview, and once again thank you Kriti for coming here. Thanks a lot from bottom of my heart. A lot of learnings you shared. Definitely any idea from you which you gave definitely can change someone's life. And thanks once again Kriti.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So guys, with this I'm going to conclude it, and please like the video and subscribe to our channel if you like this video. We will be coming up with more videos like this, and please comment if you want any other background people also, because today we had Kriti, BSc Zoology, pharmacy in diploma, then pharmacy in clinical research and pharmacovigilance. So you can see so much of variety in her profile, right? It means she took risk. So that is the only thing. The major takeaway from today's chat is please start taking risk, then only things will change. Otherwise जो कर रहे हो वही करते रहोगे, उससे ज्यादा कुछ बड़ा हाथ में नहीं लगेगा, right? So once again thank you Kriti, and anything else you want to add? I can see your face. you want to add?
No, nothing. No, I don't want that. I think I have talked much.
Okay, thank you Kriti. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.